Hello. Wait, I don't think I like that beginning. I'm gonna have to edit that out. One moment. It's a good thing this is a recording and I can just edit this shit out. I, in fact, did not edit that out. Okay, one moment. One moment. Please. Uno momento. Por favor. Por favor. Okay. Hello, my wonderful Jimbos, Jimbobs, and Jimbobinas. How are you? Welcome back to my channel. I'm XO Latrina, but you can just call me Latrina, and today we're doing something very different, huh? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little unsure of how this will go. Indeed, I did not know and won't until after some time since this video gets published. It's been a long time since I've tried making a gameplay video of the sort. I mean, the last time I tried making gameplay commentary is literally way back when. Back when I thought I could be a fucking gameplay channel just because I watched a lot of gaming channels, which is kind of embarrassing to be honest. Regardless, you know, I just need to let y'all know this is still an illustrative video, y'all. It is indeed illustrative and narrative driven. Basically, I'm gonna play a game and if applicable, I'm going to create a story either for the game, for the character, etc. So I recorded opening the game. I gave so much decent enough commentary about the whole process that I went through with understanding how to play this game and, you know, building my character here. I even did a little bit of like work for the future recording I'm gonna do to go along with this, where I actually kind of sort of planned a little bit of who this character was and all this and that. And, you know, I made their personality. I went over what I thought I could do with that personality. I literally came up with like a little bio for them that you can like, you know, pause to read or something. Y'all basically like had to miss the entire process. Unfortunately, yes, you all did. Thankfully, it doesn't really matter as I'm going to write a basic premise for this character and give her a little more purpose. So let me give y'all a quick rundown on what I'm playing and what it's about that would have been provided if only my original recording worked, but it didn't. Let me give y'all that rundown again, okay? So the game that we're playing is Tiny Life, which is a computer game that's currently in development. It's being developed by someone called LPEC and is basically The Sims but pixelated. Their words, not mine, kinda, because I paraphrased, but ultimately that was the message that they gave about it. But regardless, you know, we just finna get back into it. And on that note, let's begin making this character's story. On her best days, Sage Powell is spunky and energetic. She finds herself to be alone a lot, but is quite the conversationalist. People often look at her and wonder how that could be, but the thing is, Sage has her mind set on a mission to achieve her goals, which often puts making friends with her peers in the back seat. On the other hand, that doesn't mean she's uninterested in getting along with others. Still, Sage often finds herself hard to impress and inherently disgusted by everything. Being so hypercritical, maybe becoming a chef truly is in her future. With a way of words and maybe one day a way of navigating a kitchen, this blundering woman might be able to achieve her desire and learn the art of cooking. Sage travels from her home colony to the next over, Colony 311, in order to continue her journey of learning to cook. She wants to eventually open her own fusion food shop and build her roots in this new community full of unfamiliar faces. However, she's afraid she will never acquire enough funds in order to make her fusion shop. She is also concerned about her ability to learn to cook well, if her cooking skills will ever improve enough to appease any paying customer. She's afraid the community will never accept her, especially if she can't settle in and plant her roots there alongside them. Sage believes the quicker she amasses enough funds and serves the community, then and only then will they accept her. In reality, her peers already accept her and find her to be very beguiled. They consider her a friendly face in their neighborhood of which they want to befriend, if only Sage would let them. As a young girl from Colony 515, the most resourceful colony of the 5th Division, Sage grew up in a bustling, well-to-do neighborhood called Cider. Here, she lived around a majority of her family and had a small but close group of friends, mostly kids from other colonies whose families were displaced either from interstellar warfare or a rock from the asteroids crashing into their homeland. For most of her life, Sage has helped her parents in the family business, which is trading stocks. It certainly made them wealthy, but frankly, it was boring as hell. It was boring as fuck. When she needed a moment away from her daily afternoon of arithmetics, headaches, and the local equivalent of Tylenol, she'd head across the street to a small hole-in-the-wall restaurant called Otis's Clubhouse, which specialized in the sweet, salty fusions of breads, soups, and stews. It was a relaxing place, somewhere she could go to blend into the neighborhood and enjoy a pocket of peace. As she finished the part of her life dedicated to higher education, she decided that the degree she spent so much time, money, and energy earning was as good as a sprinkle of asteroid dust. It was nice to have, but ultimately meant nothing. It just wasn't what she wanted to do with the rest of her life. So after 2 years of stashing money, Sage explained to her parents that she planned to attend a local culinary academy. They wanted her to pursue her interests as she pleased, and so she left to do just that. She attended this academy for another 4 years. The remaining 2 years of this long-term program is reserved for upperclassmen like Sage to go out into the world and establish a unique brand of food that will reflect on what they've learned, what they've sacrificed to get that opportunity, and to reflect on who they are as people and as culinary specialists. When expressing the desire to place this restaurant somewhere special, Sage turned to someone who she felt would be able to give some good advice. This advice didn't come from her family, her friends, her fellow culinary students, or even her culinary teachers. Rather, it came from the one who inspired her the most, the restaurant owner, Otis Gale, who runs her favorite food joint. Otis gives Sage some helpful advice, and he ends up suggesting a colony 2 divisions away. It's peaceful there, it's quaint, and it's still redeveloping itself after so many families moved away to pursue better financial opportunities. Sage questions him about this, taking that comment as insinuation that she'd probably not make a lot of money. Indeed, Otis told her this was somewhat true. She won't live as comfortably as she does with her parents. In fact, she might not live very comfortably at all for a while. However, there is money to be made on that colony, and although it might take some time to find it, the people of this colony are always in need of more residents and amenities. Otis assures Sage that so long as she moves there with the best intentions, she will be just fine. Still, as Sage prepares herself to leave with the help of her parents and visiting cousins and friends, she feels very unsure. How easy will it be to settle into this new life surrounded by strangers? How hard will it be to plant her roots and establish herself? More importantly, will they truly accept her, a foreigner from a way off division and her fusion-style restaurant to be? From here begins the life of Sage Powell, struggling to make it on the beautiful, nature-dominated Colony 311, starting in the ever-so-quaint Maple Plain City. That brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and thank you guys for so freaking much for over 100 subscribers. I know, of course, I guess on the surface, just a little over 100 sounds really small, but what, bro? That significant growth was actually really crazy to see. I literally just woke up one day and I just saw that freaking Powerpuff rewrite video of all things. It just blew the fuck up in a way, and so many people were commenting and subscribing and frankly just watching it in general, which is really cool. So shit, I don't care if a little over 100 seems small. I'm very happy about that accomplishment. I went from 0 to 100 plus. Like, I think that's really fucking cool. So I mean, I think I might want to do an 100 subscriber appreciation video, because like, I mean, like, it's so exciting. It's so exciting waking up and seeing so many more people subscribing and liking my videos. I noticed you guys seem to like really like that Placina redesign video though. Like, y'all seem to really like that one, which I'm really happy about though, because like it makes me glad, because at the time when I was planning that video, I remember thinking, who's gonna want to watch this? I mean, I'm a new channel that didn't start not constantly, but consistently uploading since like last month, which at the time of recording that Bustina video, that is, I think I recorded that in like July, so I didn't start consistently uploading since like sometime in June, I think. And so like, that being said, I would think that, and then I would continue thinking, like, I'm literally nobody on YouTube. No one's gonna want to listen or watch a redesigning video by someone who isn't a well-established art channel. And yet you guys blew my mind completely and totally proved me wrong. So hey, I stand corrected. I really appreciate all of you who have subscribed to my channel, and even if you didn't, I'm honestly just grateful that any of you decided to stick around and watch a bit of my content, like, at all, to be honest. I appreciate all of the comments, the likes, and the views, y'all. Like, I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much, all of you, my little Jimbos, Jimbobinas. I love it so much, okay? I don't always respond to all of your comments, but when I can, I try to fit it into my schedule. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I hope you'll stop by my channel again. That being said, thank you guys again for like the third, fourth time for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button, and check out my blog if you want, only if you want. Lots of love, and all of you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night.